Let's talk about that. So listening
Yes.
is what you're talking about. Talk about listening. What is it to listen? I'm a professional listener. Podcasting is this, and I think the better one is at listening to their subject, the better the interviewer will be, right?
Yes.
But what is it to you in a relationship? What is listening? What is a good listener?
A good listener does not listen to interview, does not listen to be a good debater. Debate training is good preparation for divorce, but it's not good preparation for...
No wonder I've had a divorce. Okay, yes.
Because when you're debating and when you're even interviewing, your job at that point is to sort of hear what the other person says, so you can either, if you're debating,
right,
find the weakness and multiply the weakness, and et cetera. And if you're interviewing, you're preparing for the next interview. Now, when I'm being interviewed, I talk most of the time. And if I did that in a relationship, that would be very dysfunctional. But so the job of a good listener is rather to be able to, during the time that she or he is listening, completely relax everything except the desire to hear what that person is saying. And the only degree to which you're not relaxing is that you're saying to yourself, what I've just am hearing is my partner's way of looking at this, which will always be different than my way of looking at this. In fact, most couples choose somebody who are complementary to them. They paint a different picture. And their history and their life, brings them to that place. But then, if they're really a great listener, they are like a detective, and they say, okay, this is one piece of the puzzle that my partner has just shared with me. And then they continue asking that for their partner, is there anything more that you'd like to add? And is there anything I've distorted? Is there anything I've missed? But most importantly, is there anything more that you'd like to add? And instead of fearing that there might be, and therefore getting all tight inside, you're saying, now I have an opportunity to be like a detective, to see all the different pieces of the puzzle around this issue that my partner has, so I can eventually see my partner's entire picture.
Okay.
And when I see my partner's entire picture, I mean my partner's entire picture, why she feels this way, what her background was, the way her mother and father felt like this, when she's hollered at in such a way, does it bring back feelings and memories of being inadequate or hollered at by her parents or by friends, or broken up with her last husband or whatever. And so these are the things. So you're really moving deeply into the empathy, and not just the empathy of what she volunteers, but by making it so safe for her to speak up about what she is feeling. She then feels more and more secure to share other things that are in the back of her mind. And in the process of that, you discover that your partner is thinking thoughts that she never even knew she was thinking, or feeling feelings that she never even knew she felt. And then she begins to deepen her love for you, because it is like no one in the world ever did that for her before. Her parents never seemed to do that. Her sister and brother never did that. Virtually nobody else did. And that's what really creates love, not the diamond ring.